Hello children, welcome back again to P.N.AMERSEY e-learning classes. Let's start with our new topic from the chapter number 11, that is how crops are grown. Crops are grown through a special step-wise process. So children, when we grow crops, we have to go through a special step-wise process. Apart from good seeds, farmers have to ensure that the soil remains fertile, the crops have enough water and are protected from pests. So when we grow crops, or we can say when farmer grow crops, they have to follow such step-wise process, and that is good seeds, then ensure that the soil remains fertile and the crops have enough water and are protected from pests. Now here the question arises, where do farmers get seeds from? So where do farmers get seeds from? For a healthy crop, it is important for farmers to get healthy seeds. So to get the healthy crops, obviously the farmers have to get the healthy seeds. Farmers buy seeds from seed markets and seed banks. So they bought the seeds from seed markets or from the seed banks. Scientists are always trying to develop more productive seeds through research. So here scientists are also working for the development of more productive seeds through their research. In the 1960s, scientists were able to develop high-yielding varieties of seeds for rice and wheat to feed the growing population of countries like India. So here in 1960, the scientists had researched for the good development of varieties of seeds for rice and wheat to feed the growing population of the country India. This came to be known as the Green Revolution. So in 1960, when the scientists they developed the high yielding varieties of seeds for rice and wheat for feeding the growing population of India, and that process came to be known as Green Revolution. Now our next topic is irrigation. Water is essential for the survival of crops. So we all know that water is essential for the crop. Apart from rainwater, farmers also use water from rivers and lakes for irrigation. So not only the rainwater but also the water are taken from rivers and lakes for the irrigation purpose. Irrigation refers to different methods of bringing water to lands that are dry so that crops can grow there. So to make the land or soil more fertile, waters are being taken from rivers and lakes also for the irrigation, and different methods of bringing water to lands are being implemented for the crop to grow on a dry lands. Canals, tube wells and water pumps are used in many parts of India to irrigate the fields. So for the irrigation of field, canals, tube wells and water pumps are also used in many parts of our country India. Devices like the water wheels and the pitch are also used. So two devices are being used for the irrigation, and that is water wheel and the pitch. A water wheel has containers attached to a wheel which is turned by oxen or donkeys. So what is the water wheel? How water wheel works? It has a container attached to the wheel and which is being pulled by the oxen or donkeys. The wheel moves on being turned and the containers scoop up water. So when wheels are being turned, it moves and the container goes inside the water and it brings the water out. A pitch is like a seesaw with a goat skin. And what is the formation of pithage? It is like a seesaw with a goat skin bucket at one end and rocks at the other end. It is just like a seesaw and it rocks at one end and other end also. The bucket moves to pick up water and the stones help to lift the bucket when it is full. So the bucket moves to pick up water and the stones help to lift the bucket when it is full. We will read about the other sources of irrigation in later chapter. So children, we will learn more about the irrigation in the next chapter. Now next topic is fertilizers and pesticides. A fertile soil has all the important nutrients for crops. So if the soil is fertile, it has all the important nutrients of crops. For crops, farmers ensure soil fertility by using manure and fertilizers. So farmers use the manure and fertilizer to make the soil more fertile. Organic manure comes from farm animals and organic fertilizer are made of compost. So organic manures are put in the crops and it comes from the farm animals, and organic fertilizers are also being used for growing crops and it is made up of compost. Many farmers use chemical fertilizers too. So chemical fertilizers are also being used by the farmers. They also use chemical pesticides to kill pests which damage the crops. So small insects which damage the crops, and the farmers also use the chemical pesticides to kill the pest. However, these chemical substances can be dangerous as they can affect the quality of the soil and kill other harmless plants as well. So sometimes these chemical fertilizers which are used by the farmers to kill the pest, it is been dangerous as they can affect the soil. They can make the soil poison and also they kill other harmless plant also. So children, here we have completed the second part of the chapter. Now we will continue the next topic in our next video. Up till then, take care.